Alright guys, last show that we did here last month was a bunch of white dudes. And so I felt it necessary to invite one of the 3 black guys that I do know. I live in Manuka. They don't live there apparently. Yeah, right? So put your hands together for Randy Regis!
Oh, shit. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Wow, I'm doing pretty good myself. I had smoked a couple doobies before I came in here. Does anybody here smoke weed? Clear question, anybody not smoke weed?
Yes!
Good. For anybody who doesn't smoke weed, I highly recommend that you start smoking weed. I don't know what it is about weed, but it makes me feel more talented. You know what I mean? Like everything's a game. Like studying, for instance. I'll smoke a couple chillums and see how much information I can store in my head like 15 minutes before a test. You know, surprisingly, not a lot. But it's my hypothesis. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be in the class taking the test, confident as shit. Like, yeah. Counting my fingers, even though it's an art test, but still, reefer makes me feel a lot. Like, it makes me feel smarter. Like, it doesn't necessarily make me smarter, but it makes me feel smarter. Like I think more. I think more in depth. That's a better way to put it. Like for instance, earlier, me and my buddies were having an in-depth conversation about how effective Spider-Man would be on a rainy night. Like my point of emphasis was his sticky web substance wouldn't like stick to a wet skyscraper as good as it would a dry skyscraper. You know what I mean? They used to be busting this shit up and down the city. Pretty much all I got left is a guy running up and down the street in tights fighting crime. And I don't know about you guys, but if I see a guy in tights running up and down the street fighting crime, I think one of 3 things. He's either crazy, he's on crack, or he's on PCP. And neither one of those is a good look, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be Crazy Tim or Crackhead Jim, you know what I mean? Or Angel That's Amy or anything like that. Nobody wants a nickname like that, you know what I mean? At that point, you just figure Spider-Man just take the night off, you know? Peter Parker develop some photos, whatever the fuck he does on his spare time. Just let the cops handle the shit, you know? Let the taxpayers' dollars go to work, you know what I mean? That's ideal situation. Like, but could you imagine like getting bit by a spider and turning into Spider-Man? You know what I mean? That'd be fucking cool as shit. Like if that happened to me, I'd just be like crawling up and down the walls and shit for no reason. But knowing me, I'd like quickly take advantage of that shit. It'd probably take 3 days for the transition for me to be a superhero to a supervillain. You know what I mean? Like I'd just be robbing people for no reason. Like see somebody in the parking lot, like, hey, give me your phone case. You know what I mean? It's like, give me my phone case for like, spray him into a quick cocoon real quick and just walk away. You know, take that phone case. I don't even got a phone. I don't even need a phone case. You know what I mean? Should've get hectic. You know, I had to get like a mask or something because I couldn't get the Spider-Man mask. I just go get like a ski mask or some shit like that. The funny thing about a ski mask, I was out in Texas like last week. You know, it was fucking warm as shit, like 85, 90 degrees outside. So I had to go get a hat. So I went to Walmart and I was in their hat section and they had like, in their hat section they had like ball caps, visors, beanies, and ski masks. And mind you, it's like damn near 90 degrees outside. So who the fuck are they selling these ski masks to? You know what I mean? Who's their prime target to sell these to? I'll tell you who. Robbers and burglars. You know what I mean? Because clearly nobody else is buying that shit but robbers and burglars. They can tell you like their slogan's probably like, "Dick ski mask." You don't want that camera to see your face, do you? You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. I was driving on the highway the other day and like came up to a ramp and I seen a hobo like begging for change and he was like sitting on a lawn chair and I'm thinking to myself, this ain't the laziest motherfucking hobo. I'm not on a lawn chair. What type of shit is that? What's fucked up, he had a sign that said like, recently unemployed, please help. I'm thinking to myself, like, there's no fucking way you could have been recently unemployed. Like, this dude was looking like a straight fucking Pirates of the Caribbean type shit. Like, he could have been Taxi the Pirate off SpongeBob or something. Like, unless his last job description had, like, looking for buried treasure or fucking stealing cargo off neighboring ships or something like that. There's no way this motherfucker could have had any type of fucking job. So I just like drove off on his ass. Like, nah, I'm not gonna be in jail. Does anybody here have kids? No. Nigga, good. So I fucking hate fucking kids. Sorry, I fucking hate kids. I don't think I'm like an Ebenezer Scrooge or like a Sandy Hook shooter dude type thing. That's not me. That's not me. Kids are cool sometimes, you know what I mean? But when they start screaming, a little something in the back of my head just goes like, what would Casey Anthony do in this situation? C-A-D, you know what I mean? I got a nephew, he's 5 years old. I love the little nigga to death. I love his ass, you know what I mean? But every time he starts to scream, I'm thinking, you know, giving him a bath and a quick trip to the woods is not such a bad idea, you know what I mean? I'll get the duct tape. Fuck, it's going pretty good. I like it. I like it when, like, famous people are, like, easy-ass names, you know what I mean? Like Cedric the Entertainer, or, like, Bob the Builder, or Doris. You know what I mean? I wish, like, all famous people would have, like, easy-ass names like that, like Jordan the Hooper, or Beyonce the Singer, or, like, OJ the Strangler, or something. Something when you say it, like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like somebody say, hey, you know, OJ, and you're like, I don't know, OJ the Strangler. Oh, I know that guy. A football player. Exactly what you're talking about. Something like that, you know what I mean? I wish they make like a MTV True Life or what like Mortal Kombat people did when they're not fighting each other, you know, like on their spare time. Like Liu Kang would be like karate teacher, obviously, you know. Shiva, the chick with like 4 arms, should be like top flight masseuse or some shit like that. And like Raiden, we're working like ComEd or Comcast or something believable, you know what I mean? like your internet's acting up, you call Comcast and Raiden answer. Like, hey, thanks for calling Comcast, this is Raiden, you know? Like, hey, my internet's not working too good, you know, it's just, try it now, you know what I mean? Should be perfect. If there's like a blackout in Joliet, ComEd will call his ass and just do the same thing. Thanks, Raiden. You know, everybody will be happy as shit. You know what I mean? I've been trying to learn voodoo lately. You know? My grandma lives in Haiti, you know, and rumor has it she knows voodoo, so I'm kind of hoping that voodoo gene rubs off on me. But, you know, odds are it's not. But the reason I want to learn voodoo is, if you think about it, it's like the perfect way to get revenge on somebody. Like, if somebody ever does you bogus, you just hit them, and you don't want to, like, blatantly kill them, just put some voodoo on them real quick, you know what I mean? The best thing about voodoo is, you won't know you got voodoo until it's, like, too late, you know? Like you end up in the hospital, like you go to the hospital and the doctor comes in your room and he's like, oh, shit. I don't know why your skin keeps falling, but the last x-rays we got, you got like a full-on goat heart right next to your regular heart. No idea how that shit got there, you know? And then you just look at you can look at the doctor and be like, ah, shit, doc. I think I got voodoo, you know? That's what I'm thinking. And what's perfect about it, like, there's no way you could get caught being voodoo. Like, there's no reasonable or believable evidence for voodoo. It's not like you're going to end up in court and the district attorney is going to be right there like, Your Honor, during the search warrant, our sheriffs retrieved 2 voodoo dolls, a rabbit foot, and a bubbling cauldron filled with what seems to be voodoo juice. Hey, I'm Randy Regis. Y'all been cool as shit.
Keep it going. All right, guys, we are going to take about a 15-minute break, grab a drink, grab a smoke, use the bathroom, whatever you guys need to do. We'll be back in 15.